Right, hello. Hello, good evening, Jia. Hi, Karthik here. Hello, Ajit sir. Namaste, and how are you? I am fine, thank you. Radhe Radhe. Pranam, Sahil ji. Right, let me know if there are any questions we can discuss. What is Panchsutha? I don't know. यदि लग्नेश 12वें भाव में बाल अवस्था में कितना फल देगा? Depends on the dashas. If the child is going through better dashas in future, like in early life, better results can come up. Life events happen through the dashas, not because of just like planetary placements. Uh, Rahu Sun in fourth house for Dhanu Lagna. What does it mean? Pitra dosha is there in Kundali. For me, there is no dosha. Your chart shows the kind of experience you are supposed to have. Okay, and your chart is indicating that. I don't think any dosha in any chart. Okay. Uh, does conjunction of 2, 11, 6. So, Rahu Sun conjunction in fourth house Pisces shows the person should be working for themselves in home or private office, or maybe possibly in creative or spiritual business. Okay. But I don't think there is any dosha in any chart. Thus, conjunction of second, 11th, and the sixth house lord in the third house signify Mahalakshmi Yoga. Lakshmi Yoga is normally like uh, 1, 2, 5, 9, 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 11. These houses getting connected with each other. They call this Lakshmi Yoga, Mahalakshmi Yoga, whatever. Saturn aspect on second house signify poverty. Saturn in 12th house with Jupiter. Saturn sitting in second house is more about poverty. If Saturn is sitting in the second house, is like that is more an indication towards poverty rather than like Saturn just aspecting. Okay. यदि राहु बुध शुक्र के साथ कर्क राशि में कैसा फल देंगे? जैसा काम करेंगे वैसा फल देंगे. ओके, फल अपने आप नहीं आता, काम करने पे आता है. Can a dasha of an enemy planet to the ascendant give good results? If you are doing something related with that planet, then any dasha can give you good results. Actions are important. I'm repeating again and again in every session. Planets just show the energy in a particular house or sign, but and the end result is your efforts. If you are putting right effort in right direction, you can get results for even like most malefic planet. But it is if you are not putting right efforts in right direction, then even exalted planets can give you difficulty. Can a dasha of enemy? Right. For Libra Lagna, Rahu in seventh house, Bharani, Pada 4, Rahu Mahadasha 2018. Benefit and precaution advice for 18-year-old engineering student should take. Rahu is in the seventh house. Seventh house is of business. Person should start preparing for his own business. He should make a goal that I need to get into my own business. Then only he can get the best of the result of this dasha. If he tries to work in job setup and all, he can have issues. So this should be his goal that after completing my education, maybe for some time I may do a job to gain some experience and develop some skills. Once those are developed, then I will move to the job business setup from job setup. Can a dasha of an enemy planet to the ascendant give good result, like Venus dasha for Sagittarius? Any dasha can give you good result if you are doing something related with that particular planet. Okay, even Saturn debilitated can give you good result if you are doing something related with that house, that sign, and all. So no dasha in itself is wrong. Our actions and efforts are right or wrong. Okay. And again, I would repeat, like Helen Keller, Ramdas, they got legendary success because of the even after having lots of difficult planetary positions. And Mark David Chapman, and they he got imprisoned for killing John Lennon, even after having four exalted planets. So planets are just energies; they are not guarantee of your success or failure in life. End result is your efforts. Okay. 99, selected in nursing. I'm not giving any career consultation kind of thing here. Okay. So if you have any this uh, if you have any conceptual question, then you may ask. I'm not looking at people's chart. यदि लग्न कुंडली नवमांश दशमांश तीनों एक ही वृश्चिक लग्न की हो तो ये कहलाता है वर्गोत्तमा लग्न। बोलते हैं कि भाई वो बंदे का हेल्थ बड़ा अच्छा रहता है और बंदा वो क्या कहते हैं उसकी इम्यून सिस्टम लाइफ पाथ बहुत स्ट्रांग रहता है, कहते हैं, मालूम नहीं होता है कि नहीं होता है। ओके, राइट। प्लीज Please make a Q&A on true versus mean notes. Which is more accurate and how can we check by ourselves which one applies best? Especially when there is a different, there is only difference in the individual charts. Okay. Mm, right. So about this true node and mean node, only thing is that your own experience. We cannot make a generic rule. Doesn't for me, mean nodes normally work. Okay, but it doesn't mean that it will work for everyone. I cannot impose my views on everyone that mean node is correct. Okay, it can be either ways, either true node or mean node. Okay, so it depends on the person. They need to observe if their chart is showing more result of if their chart is showing more result of true node or mean node. Okay, just a second. Right. So they need to pay more attention if I am getting the result of true node or mean node. And the best way to find out is when they are going through a transit change. Like recently they were transiting from Taurus to Aries. So there was like 15 to 20 days time difference between their shift. Like true node shifted earlier, I think, and after 20 days mean node shifted. So in this 20 days we need to pay attention that if like person is getting the result of true node or mean node. So this is the trick how we can find out if a person is like into true node or mean node. Otherwise we cannot find out. Okay, person himself has to pay attention. It cannot be a generic thing. We cannot make a like a generic thing that for everyone mean node will be working for everyone. As I said, like in my case, most of the time mean nodes work. This time when they transited, true node was working. I started getting the result of Rahu in Aries as soon as on that particular day when Rahu entered into Aries. Okay, so this is why we cannot make a generic rule. What does Vipreet Raj Yoga signify? Example, Vipreet Raj Yoga means the person is going to get the benefits of the yoga with some difficulties. Like if I have a sixth lord in the eighth house or eighth lord in the sixth house, it shows that my relationship matters can go into conflict. I may go through a litigation, but eventually I may win that litigation. Okay. Or like some sixth lord in the eighth house also shows that like person is going through a health issue, and they may recover from the health issue, and then they get insurance money. So this is called Viparit Raj Yoga. Okay, so difficulties is still coming, but eventually person is gaining out of it. Ascendant sign or zodiac sign, which is more significant in horoscope. I prefer ascendant. Okay. uh, Sun and Mars in fourth house aspected by Saturn and Jupiter. What is the result? Sun and Mars in the fourth house. Lots of energy is coming into the fourth house. Fourth house is home, private offices, work from home, private office. It can be. It can be like this. This business, or we can say the mother relationship with mother and home environment can also be very important because of so much energy in the fourth house. थैंक यू। आप साउथ इंडियन है क्या? नहीं सर, मैं कोई इंडियन नहीं हूँ, ना साउथ इंडियन ना नॉर्थ इंडियन ना और कोई। I want to ask you about my son's health issue, a slow in brain development due to uh, virus infection caused after birth. He has swelling in brain. Will be fit and you can email me birth details and questions. Health consultations are always free. My email address is given on the top of the website. On the top of the website, you will find my email address astrosaxena.com, or astrovsaxena@gmail.com is my email address. So you can email me there. Health consultations are always free, so no need to pay. Hi, Kaushal Mickey. If Sun and Mercury, if Sun and Mercury placed in fourth house, then its effect. What are the signs involved and all? Again, this is too less information. Only thing I can say, person should be in own business, their own business. Sun Mercury conjunction. Sun is career, Mercury is business. Okay. So I need a little bit more information, like ascendant or signs involved and all that. Is there a connection between planets with exact same degree, like Mercury in 11th Libra, Venus in? They say so, like especially like astrologers like Joni Petri and all that. And they say that like planets in exact same degrees, they were like impact each other. Okay, I didn't research about it, so I cannot comment. Okay. Paritosh Farukabad, UP. Okay. Which kind of business suit on him and when? Please apply for consultation from astrologer of your choice. Don't apply from me. Okay. Because this career thing takes at least like 1 hour time, so I cannot give one whole of 1 hour to one person. Okay, so please apply for proper consultation so that you can get proper guidance. Regarding the true and mean notes, I have either Rahu in Virgo, first house in D9, and Rahu in second house Libra in D9. Could you please give key indicators what will be different in character? I won't be concerned about D9 and all. For me, D1 is enough. Okay, don't worry about D9. I won't be worried. जन्म पत्रिका का कितना रोल होता है जीवन में और कर्म का कितना, ये सब लिखा हुआ सर, साइट पे पढ़ लो. ओके. इनकी अभी आर्मी में जॉब है, वहां से ऑफिसर के लिए ट्राई किया. कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है. क्या ऑफिसर बन पाएंगे या शेयर मार्केट में अच्छा रहेगा? आप कंसल्टेशन के लिए अप्लाई कर लो, जो भी आपके पसंद का एस्ट्रोलॉजर है उससे. इन सब चीजों में टाइम लगता है. आई एम नॉट लुकिंग एट पीपल्स चार्ट हियर. If you have any conceptual question, you can ask. My date of birth is so please discuss my love affairs. I don't discuss anyone's love affairs. How much Neech Bhang Raj Yoga works if Mercury and Venus, so how could this play out? All these yogas, majority of these yogas only help in your professional life. They don't help in your personal life. So Mercury, Venus in Virgo is still difficult for relationship matters, but it can be very good for someone in financial field. And they can be very good with money management. They can earn a lot from stock market and all. What is the result of Jupiter Mahadasha in Makar Lagna? If Jupiter plays in 11th house with Ketu, it is Scorpio. Scorpio and Ketu both are Scorpio and Ketu both represent research oriented matter. If this person goes into research oriented higher education or research oriented counseling, any kind of research, it can be a great dasha for those matters. Income and all, that is fine. But if you are asking for relationship, a relationship is difficult for everyone. How is the Mahadasha of Rahu in the first house for Gemini ascendant? Work for self. In the business setup, Mahadasha will be excellent. Please discuss my love affairs. No. Purni, hi. What are the indication that the person might suffer jail? Malefic planets involved into 12th house in wrong dignity or 12th lord being a malefic planet in wrong dignity. These are the main situations. Yes, Rajveer Singh ji, I replied. Okay. Exalted Venus in 11th house. Exalted Venus in 11th house for Taurus ascendant. What will be the result? Great. For creative nature of work or business or entrepreneurship, this is great position. If the person is in that creative field, then person can get great result out of it. Now, thanks Sharmita madam for guiding people. Yo. Thank you. I'm not a great astrologer. Okay, I am just time pass, having my own ego trip. If Ketu 8 degree, Venus 27 degree, Mercury is 1 degree in 7th house, Scorpio लगना, तो मैरिज कभी भी अच्छी नहीं हो सकती है क्या सर? कोई उपाय? मैरिज किसी की अच्छी नहीं है सर, कोई उपाय नहीं है इसका. मैरिज मत करो, वही उपाय है. Gemini ascendant Rahu in 5th house Libra. Ketu is transiting over it this year. Great. What could be the effect of Ketu over Rahu transit? It can lead to like lots of Lots of illusion in matters of education, love, romance, and all. Because Ketu is transiting over Rahu, both represent illusion. So just be careful not to take any important major decision of fifth house, 11th house nature. Okay, that will this that will be impacted, like education or love, romance matter and all. Even if you meet someone new, okay, the love, romance matter, and don't commit to the person unless and until this transit is over. Okay, which sign or planet indicates the stock market business? Fifth house and eighth house, Mercury, Venus, fifth lord and eighth lord. They are main to see like stock market related work. प्लीज बता दें, प्लीज, क्या बताना है? सर बता दिया मैंने। किसी भी मैंने तो आज तक लाइक 8 साल हो गए इस प्रोफेशन में मुझे। मैंने आज तक किसी की अच्छी मैरिज नहीं देखी। आपको आपकी किस्मत अच्छी हो मालूम नहीं। ओके, तो मैं तो नहीं बता सकता। मैरिज कंसल्टेशन में देता नहीं है। पहली चीज लिखी हुई है, लोगों को वो भी नहीं दिख रहा कि नो क्वेश्चन ऑन मैरिज। In continuation with question asked by Puni Raj, if Venus is in 11th house, Taurus ascendant is also conjunct with Rahu within 1 degree, how will we read it? It is making it more prominent when Rahu is also there. Means Rahu is your reason behind birth. Rahu is making it further important. Rahu in Rahu with Venus in 11th house Pisces. Okay, so it is more important that person should go towards 11th house related work, Pisces related work, Venus related work. In the short, any creative or spiritual nature of entrepreneurship, serving humanity through their creativity or spirituality can help them. This year, Saturn in 8th house, Gemini ascendant. What harmful effects? Major transformations, just be ready for that. Okay, just be ready for any major transformation. Be receptive, I mean by ready. Be receptive of major transformations in life. Don't try to resist them. मजूमदार जी, मेरा लाइफ पार्टनर कैसा होगा, शादी कब होगी, मैरिड लाइफ कैसी रहेगी? ग्रेट. These questions show our level of understanding, right? The first thing in the video is written on the top: no question on marriage and remedies. And still, people are asking that question. And obviously, if you are fooled by others, then don't blame them, blame yourself. If you have this much of understanding. My name is Arpit Pandit. What can I do for you? I'm not looking at charts. Transformation, like any change. I hope you understand. To make more possible prediction, I need to look at your charts. Moon in 8th house aspected by Ketu. Okay. Does it mean that the person is interested in research and is spiritual as well? He can be. Then you, मेरा कैरियर और पैसा कैसा होगा? सर आप कंसल्टेशन के लिए अप्लाई कर लें, जो भी आपका पसंद का एस्ट्रोलॉजर हो उससे। ओके, मुझसे ना लें, वो आपको ज़्यादा हेल्प कर देगा. Does house wise exaltation also happen? Gemini, Venus in no. Dignity is always sign based. Okay, that's why it is called sign based dignity. It is never a house based dignity. House based strength can also be there, like Maran Karaka position or Digbala. These are house based strength. Okay. But dignity, strength, like exalted own sign and all that, that is all sign based. So yeah, this is something which people should reflect on. Okay, like when in the title itself, I am saying that no questions on marriage and remedies. These questions should not have come. People are still asking the same question again and again. Okay, it shows like, then if you get an astrologer or if you get someone who fools you, who frauds you, then don't blame that person. Okay, you are so desperate that you cannot even see what is the title of the video or title of the session. So don't blame anyone else. You are responsible for your life. Uh, what does the strong Jupiter in chart shows? Weak Sun. The strong Jupiter shows person can be highly educated, can have a good amount of higher education, and maybe a teacher or a guide type of personality. And weak Sun means weak in confidence. Person may be lacking the confidence. Okay, weak health also. Retro Jupiter in Aquarius and retro Saturn in conjunction with Ketu in Capricorn for Dhanu Lagna. What would entail Saturn Mahadasha also running? Saturn Mahadasha is always difficult time period. So obviously, person has to work really hard to make his money and all that. That is going to be a difficulty. Then this another thing, like Saturn Ketu together in the second house Capricorn. This person may have lots of trouble in saving his money. So either he should not keep money with himself, or he should find out ways to save his money. Whenever he is spending, he should spend for long durations. Means uh, there is suppose there is an option, I can spend my money in a 1 week vacation, or I can spend my money in a FD. Okay, fixed deposit account. So what is going to give me long term benefit? Fixed deposit account. He should focus on such type of long term spendings. Okay, which may give him benefits in long durations, not in the short durations. Okay. And then this, but the Saturn Dasha is difficult for everyone. For this person also, it will be difficult. It depends on how if he works hard, if he perseveres, he will get the result. If he doesn't persevere, then difficult times. Okay, take care of health. Rahu in 8th house for Dhanu Lagna, what result? Emotional extremes. Okay, emotional ups and downs, because Rahu will be in Cancer sign. So that is the thing. Rahu will be in Cancer. Cancer is the sign of emotions. Rahu causes extremes. So that is that is what it is showing. The extreme of emotions. So just be careful. Meditate regularly. Rahu in first house, can I be Elon Musk? Yeah, you can be. What is the big deal? First house, do your business. Be Elon Musk. Anyone in the world. Okay. People normally ask about being a rich or millionaire, billionaire. Just pay attention. Every billionaire or every millionaire is a business person. It never happened in the history of humanity that a job oriented person became one of the top 10 in richest people list. It never happens. Okay. So start your business. You will become Elon Musk or whatever you want to become. How will Sun Mahadasha will go if Sun being eighth lord, sitting in ninth house with Mars and Venus? It depends on how much person is involved in ninth house related activities. Eighth lord in the ninth house. Eighth house is research. Ninth house is higher education. If the person is interested or involved in any research oriented higher education and guiding, counseling people through his education knowledge, then same dasha can be excellent. But if he is not involved into any of these activities, then same dasha can be difficult. For relationship, it will be a difficult dasha because Venus is anyways debilitated in Virgo. For relationship matters, very less possibilities, but for career matters still, if he is into any knowledge sharing kind of business, counseling guiding kind of business, it can be a good dasha. How will Mars Mahadasha be for a Gemini ascendant? It's in Magha Nakshatra with Moon in third house. Okay, it is strong Mars. Mars in Leo is a very strong Mars. So if a person is involved into like self efforts, third house is the self efforts. Gemini sign is self efforts. Third house is self efforts. Get into your own self efforts. The dasha can be excellent. Okay, self efforts business and all, dasha can be excellent. Mars sitting in the third house is indicating towards that. If the now this is the main thing, if dasha is going off third house and this person is trying to work in 10,000 job setup, now he will be in conflict. He is going against the energy of the planet. So this is where it shows up as a result. uh, Thanks, Dheeraj, for your donations. Does doing charities activate 12th house? I will put it on a reverse thing, that if you are doing charity, that means your 12th house is active. Your 12th house become active, then only you went into charity. So I will interpret it like this. Aries ascendant with Sun Saturn in the seventh house and Mercury D10 Lord in eighth house, running Mercury Dasha with current transit. Will I soon be changing career or getting promoted? Aries ascendant, there can be a job opportunity coming next year when Jupiter Rahu will join in ascendant and Saturn will be in Aquarius. They all will aspect your fifth house Leo. Expect a job change in 2023. It is like and be receptive as Mercury is in eighth house. Mercury Dasha is going on. If the change is about career change also, okay, then you may get into situation where you may think, okay, fine, it is time for me to change the whole career, get into my own business and all. Be receptive towards that, and then only like Mercury Dasha can be beneficial. Mercury itself represents business. Eighth house is the business benefits. Mercury is your third lord, sixth lord. So everywhere it is indicating towards business. If you are in business, saying great Dasha. If you are not in business, frustrating Dasha. I have Mahadasha of Rahu and Antardasha of Shukra from March 2023. I have Mahadasha of Rahu, Antardasha of Shukra, Mithun Lagna, Makar Rashi. What does it reflect? For financial matters, it is good Dasha. Okay. Like Rahu Venus. Venus is finance and all. It is person can make good amount of money. But in relationship matters, just be careful. Rahu Venus Dasha always brings this elusive love story. Some sort of cheating and all can be involved. So just be careful. Uh, Moon is considered exalted in Taurus sign, but based on sign-based dignity, Moon is considered to be in enemy sign. How can we explain it? All these articles are written. Why, like Moon is exalted in Taurus? Why Moon is exalted in Kritika? Why Moon is exalted at 3 degree? I have written everything. It is long discussion. Just check the article. Can getting tattoos activate houses depending on where we get them? I will again put in a reverse order. Your houses must have got activated. uh, that's what make you get tattoo in that portion of your body. Okay, like if someone is having a tattoo at hand or arm. Maybe his third house is already active. That's why he is getting it an arm. Okay. So uh, getting tattoo doesn't activate house. House activation is making you go for tattoo. Rahu and Jupiter conjunction in Libra for Aries ascendant under Sun Mahadasha can give extreme expectations, desires in matters of relationship. What is your view on Saturn and Sun aspecting each other with seventh aspect? Ego conflicts, ego clashes in relationship with authority figures, anyone. Okay. It is not good for working under others' authority, or it is not good for ego conflicts in relationship. Person may have to let go of his ego. Humble yourself. Retrograde Saturn in fifth house for Capricorn ascendant. Like Saturn, wherever it is our biggest challenge in matters of like love, romance. Matters of education and all. This person may feel that they have to like work really hard to make things work and all that. So that is what like this planetary position. It is difficult for a love relationship, but if in education matters, person puts efforts, he can get better results. Sun third house lord in fourth house, Gemini ascendant. On nakshatra, on Mahadasha, what should I do till 2027? Work with government or business? Third lord, Venus, third lord is self efforts, and Gemini ascendant, they always should be in their own business. I think I have replied this thing at least 10 times so far. Please don't ask repetitive question. I am Pisces ascendant. I am always giving donation to NGO, but 12th house is not active. Saturn is placed there. 8th Lord Dasha is running now. It would be active somewhere. Okay. You are not aware of its activation. Somewhere, from some Pratyantar Dasha or from like Antar Dasha or Nakshatra, somewhere it will be active. I have Mahadasha of this Rahu and Antardasha of Shukra. I covered, I guess. Rahu is in fourth house with Buddha, and Shukra is in first house. What does it mean? Three planets in the first house. Work for yourself and get the best of the result of this dasha. Rahu, Moon, Mars, Saturn aspects ninth house results. Aspects ninth house. Great. Every aspect has a different meaning. All the aspect related articles are written. Please check. Okay. Because I don't know if it is Saturn's third aspect, seventh aspect, or 10th aspect. It is Mars' fourth aspect, seventh aspect, or eighth aspect. It is Rahu's fifth aspect or ninth aspect. So I may not be able to help you like this. Mercury, Venus, Ketu aspects 11th house, lottery chances. Yeah, it can be. Okay. Mercury, Venus, Ketu. Mercury, Venus conjunction itself is good enough for lottery, like financial markets and all. Unless Saturn is there. Saturn's involvement is like delays. So lottery is sudden event, quick event. If Saturn is involved somewhere, the person may have to like go for long-term investments and all. And then lottery is not the way. Saturn in 11th house of our age ascendant 29 and difficulties in job. Then get into your own business. Okay, this is the thing. If you are facing difficulties in job, that is enough indication that person should go into in own business. Venus and Mars in 12th house in Aries. Venus and Mars in 12th house in Aries. It is good conjunction also, like it is ascendant lord going into 12th house, possible foreign settlement kind of thing. At least the opportunity will come whether person goes there or not. Is there free will plus this In relationship matters, there can be lots of feeling of loss. I didn't get the partner I like, or something like that. That can be there. In matters of finance, they may be spendthrift. Okay, so they need to be like careful with their finances and all. Otherwise, for creative matters, it is a very good position. If someone is in creative field and all, that is I hope people can read no questions on marriage and remedies, please. I hope people have that much of common sense. For Cancer ascendant, 8th house, Venus, Mars, and Moon conjunction. 8th house, what's your perception on this? There can be lots of transformation, lots of changes. Venus, Mars, Moon in the 8th house. So, person should be receptive towards the changes. Also, get into your own business. That will be better because 8th house is business benefits. If this person is in business, better results. Thanks, Sahil, for donations. Mm, do we really feel that a wife's, anyone's appearance can be seen from the chart? Okay. Do we really feel so? Just pay common sense. Just use little bit of common sense. A child takes birth here in India. At the same time, with the same ascendant, maybe a child takes birth in Africa today. With the same ascendant, another child takes birth in Russia or in US, from US ethnicity, Russian ethnicity, African ethnicity, and like Indian ethnicity, or if we move forward, like in East Asian countries, their ethnicity. Do we really feel that we can predict appearance of person from the chart? Just little and pay little bit of common sense. Okay. Or it does not matter at all. Nothing. You can. It only shows like alignment of energy. Okay. If Moon's nakshatra's name, like if like this. Great. If like this Venus, Moon nakshatra. I'm born with Moon in Rohini. My first letter came as Va. So Vishal, or whatever name was given. Now, if I was given a completely different name, Moon was in Taurus, its Lord is Venus. If I was given the name of Jupiter, okay, the opposite planet, the enemy planet, okay, then it is a conflict kind of situation. The person is supposed to live life of this energy, and if he is given the name of opposite energy, so it is in that matter it is better to have the name as per the Moon's nakshatra letter. But eventually it is all about person's own actions, efforts. Okay. Right. Rahu in first house aspect ninth house, Saturn in 12th house, ninth house, Moon, Mars in third house aspect ninth house. Does it show destruction of ninth house? No. Put more efforts on ninth house, a higher education. Made make more efforts or actions in like this ninth house related matters. Then you will get the result. What would be your advice to someone with Moon in 8th house with Ketu and further aspected by heavy malefics, like in this case Rahu, Mars, and Saturn? I would advise to meditate regularly. That is the only advice I will give anytime Moon is not well placed. Okay, Moon in 8th house with Ketu with other malefics aspecting, it is very difficult. And so get into meditation and regular meditation. Okay, meditation is like oxygen for this guy, this person. Okay, so that's what they need to do regularly. Meditate. Right. Uh, Ninth house, fortune, luck. Work hard and you will get it. Fortune and luck. Mars, Venus, Jupiter in first house, Scorpio ascendant, any Raj Yoga forming. What planet will have most effect? Uh, Mars is quite strong. Mars is a known sign. Okay. It is good conjunction. Mars, Venus, Jupiter conjunction. If you have any interest in research oriented matters, that can give great result. Work for yourself. All the Raj Yoga is there. The biggest mistake you can do with three planets in the first house is to work under others. And then ninth lord in the seventh house with Mercury. What would it entail in terms of finance? Uh, Higher education knowledge is converting into business. Ninth lord in the seventh house. Higher education and knowledge person is converting into business. Okay. Right. So if he gets into his own business, great. Okay, I think we are done. Uh, I have another call in like 5 minutes, so I have to close it down. Okay.